Hey folks, it's Jared Manninen from the website TahoeTrailGuide.com. Just bringing you a brief update. I know I've been radio silent all summer except for my monthly newsletters. That's mostly been by design. I decided I was just going to focus on getting in better shape and taking care of myself while, my summer work is full-time. It's kind of non-stop. So I just went ahead and made the decision not to worry about posting anything, not much at all, basically. And the impetus for that was in April when I had my annual physical. Doctor had prescribed me a home sleep test because I described to him how, my sleep has never been good. And based on that home sleep test and speaking with a doctor, he diagnosed me with obstructive sleep apnea, a very severe case. I guess severe is about 30 events per hour. I was getting 45, which means I was not breathing like 45 times an hour each night. And it kind of explains why I was so tired at the end of last cross-country ski season. So with that knowledge and then starting to use a CPAP machine every night, I decided I need to really kind of focus on myself, getting healthy in the off season. I'm generally healthy all around, but for the last 5, 6, 7 years, I haven't really done any real consistent cardio workouts or, consistent workouts in general during the summer. And I'm outside all the time, but this year I wanted to focus on just, getting the aerobic engine in shape, but well before the cross-country ski season. I'm generally kind of, annoyed at myself every winter because it takes me a full month or so of cross-country skiing to really feel like I'm in shape and I can start doing some longer miles and go on some longer ski tours, for example. So this year I decided that I'm going to just go ahead and try to knuckle down and be consistent. And it's been great. It's been a great experience. So I started at the end of May in earnest, trail running. So May into June, July, August, September. So 4 solid months. In the last 3 months, I've been able to log about 100 miles per month, so roughly 25 miles per week, which is a good number for me. Like, I'm not trying to break any land speed records or win any awards or races or anything like that. I just want to get in shape. And based on my cross-country ski buddy, Dave, his recommendations, he said, hey, just shoot for a heart rate of 120 to 140. Little did I know he was kind of nudging me in the direction of the low heart rate, workout or zone 2 type workout. So ultimately shooting for about a heart rate of 130 and just sticking at that. So every time heart rate spikes beyond, up to or beyond 140, slow down and walk. So I say I've been trail running all summer, and I have been, but doing this low heart rate, low intensity style means there's a lot of run, walk, run, walk, run, walk. So every time that heart rate spikes up, you got to drop the intensity, and that requires walking. I know a lot of people get frustrated with this kind of method of working out, but for me, it's kind of in line with what I do anyway, because I'm all about the birds and to a lesser degree the plants and wildlife or wildflowers. So for me to slow down and let my heart rate drop and then take some pictures of birds or look at some flowers, wildflowers, I'm totally fine with that. So it's just been this great experience. And then, into June, I started to incorporate at least 2 trail running commute days per work week. So of my five days of work, I've been trail commuting or trail running to work two times. And I can't tell you how much gas that saved me. It's pretty amazing. My commute by running is about 3.5, depending on specific route that I take, but there's always at least 1,000 or 1,100 feet of gain. So it's a good workout before work and then a good workout on the way out because it's all downhill. But, downhill can be kind of punishing in its own right. So far, so good. I'm approaching this as a long-term endeavor, this trail running, so I totally expect to next summer do the same thing. And hopefully at that point, I'm even in better shape. I have been getting in good shape. I'm not, again, breaking any land speed records, but when I look at the statistics, I got this GPS watch that I use, and I wear it all the time now when I sleep, when I'm working and that sort of thing, and it does track a lot of this data, so it gives me information. watches in and of themselves are never like 100% accurate. There's always going to be, they're kind of a general ballpark, and I can start to like see the shifts in the data based on my performance. So it's been pretty exciting to see just the incremental gains. You're not gonna be a super runner in 4 months by any means, but every month I get a little bit quicker at the same, if not a little bit lower heart rate, which is kind of the name of the game. And I do intend on kind of taking this approach of low heart rate training into my cross country ski season. I think that could be beneficial too. Again, it can be very frustrating for a lot of people, especially younger people. You want to get to where you're going. You want to, see that pace, quicken, and see how high you can get your VO2 max or whatever. For me, I just don't care that much anymore. I'm just in this for the long haul and trying to take care of myself as I get a little bit older. I'm 51 now. I did just celebrate that birthday last month, as well as my 20-year anniversary in living at Lake Tahoe. Both of those days are a few days apart, which is kind of a fun little dual celebration for me. But that was pretty exciting, being able to say now, yeah, 20-year local, so very cool. Work was good, work was busy. It's a full-time gig. I'm on my feet all day long. It's not manual labor by any means, but there is elements of manual labor, and it is a very physical job. So coupled with running to and from work a couple of days a week, it's getting my legs, all my joints, all my cardiovascular system in shape, and yeah, things are good. Been finding some cool birds, some really nice wildflowers. Like I carry this digital point and shoot camera all the time when I'm running, just because you never know what kind of cool raptor or quail or something you're going to come across. So I have this with me, but it's been fun. It's just been a good, keep everything close to home kind of summer. Haven't been doing any traveling of any sort, and I'm totally fine with that. This is my life. I cannot argue, I cannot complain about that, because I live in such a beautiful place, and for that I'm very grateful. Anyway, I really appreciate all your continued support. I know I don't put out much summer content this year. No summer content. One of these years I might. I will. I know I will. But work is so busy, from May to October, that it's a tough sell for me to try to spend a whole day capturing and then editing and stuff, if not more than that, right? But one day I'll make time. I will do it. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep running. I'll probably do a little bit of roller skiing before the season starts, before snow falls. I haven't actually done any roller skiing this year, and that's just because I'm fairly content with all this trail running. It's doing a good job for me. But yeah, I'll probably hop on the roller skis at some point in the next few weeks. That's barring an early snowstorm, which I would love to have. I would love to have another big winter like we did a few years ago, where November 1st we got a big storm and then it just kept going until May. Not holding my breath, but we can always hope. Hope you've had a good summer. Hope you've been able to get outside and have a good time. Thanks so much for, again, all your continued support. Take care, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.